Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode.
Hello. Hello. Sorry. That's how you say hi in German. Hello. That's all I know, actually. And Gesundheit. I think that's about it. Sorry.
May is Brain Tumor Awareness Month, and as you may be aware of, Amanda's had a couple brain tumors.
And I conveniently got the diagnosis in May of 2024, and I was very unaware that it was Brain Tumor Awareness Month.
But once you got that diagnosis, we became hyper aware.
Hyper aware.
Prior to May 19th, 2024, Amanda and I existed in blissful ignorance about brain tumors. We really didn't even know they were a thing, let alone that they could be cancerous and that they could come with such a horrible prognosis as Amanda's diagnosis of glioblastoma did. Since that time, we're very aware of them. And not only just aware of the ones that are cancerous, like Amanda's was, but also just in terms of the really psychological, emotional, and physical impacts a diagnosis of a brain tumor can have on people. I'll share with you an example. Recently, Amanda and I were moving through an airport because we were going to Germany for her to pursue treatment there. Amanda has not traveled. She's been very averse to it since her diagnosis for several different reasons. She has numerous deficits on her right side. Amanda's right-handed since her surgery. She has some brain inflammation right now from re-radiation, which makes cognitive impairment a very real thing. She's struggling with ever-changing eyesight. She's very nervous about being out in public spaces because of germs, because she's doing chemotherapy. When she starts to feel overwhelmed, which environments like this can be overwhelming for her, her deficits get exaggerated. It's harder for her to use her hand. She gets more nervous, all those things. And so watching somebody like Amanda, who's going through what she's going through, navigating an airport, you really start to realize, or you become aware of, just how the world is not set up in a way to accommodate people who are going through or who have gone through things like Amanda has gone through, things like many of you are probably going through or have gone through. One of the things that awareness really is for me is it's becoming aware of how unbelievably challenging just basic things in life can be for people, like navigating through an airport
or eating.
That's something that I've really become aware of with it, is
Yes.
this opportunity to
Yes.
to take into consideration what other people are going through.
Oh yeah, because I mean, clearly I talk to a decent amount of people who have had brain tumors, and their deficits are all over the place, and from very mild to very extreme. And um yeah, it's and a lot of the times it's not very, like Jesse was talking about, it's not very visible. Like if you just saw me walking, you think I'd be totally fine, unless you like look at my hair and everything else in the back. But I'm not a I'm not presenting. But if you're with me when I'm eating and I'm trying to use my right hand to eat, like this is really hard for me. And Jesse pretty much has to cut like any type of steak or anything, because I can't press down, I can't cut, I can't use scissors. But it's almost invisible until you're in this situation of, wait, what's going on with that person? And it's true. Like, why is a grown man trying to cut a steak for a grown woman? And I think that
Chivalry. That's right. You don't participate in that.
None of that. But yeah, I mean, it can be very invisible until you walk, or you are walking this path, or someone you love is walking this path. Yeah, it's like a very invisible thing.
Yeah, I think so. In addition to the obvious things, when you hear brain tumor awareness or anything associated with cancer, the obvious, I think, next step is we need to do more research, we need to do more funding, and we need to do all that. And I think also there's a reminder or the invitation that we can all be a little bit more kinder, a little bit more compassionate to one another, a little bit more patient, a little bit more understanding, a little bit more curious. I was rewatching the Ted Lasso clip last night, and he reminded us of the, I think it was a Walt Whitman quote, to be curious, not judgmental.
Yeah.
And what a superpower that would be. Anything else for this one?
Wish me luck on my neuro ophthalmology appointment. I hope I don't have to get 2 more pairs of glasses, but I have a feeling my vision has changed again, which this will be, if I have to get 2 more pairs of glasses, this is going to be glasses number 7 and 8. My goodness.
And you really never even used 5 and 6.
I
Because,
did.
did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. That's all for today. We love and appreciate you. Thanks so much for being here, and we'll see you soon. Bye
Bye.
bye.